Good morning, students. As we have started with the 9th standard science biology chapter, diversity in living organisms. So we have started with the kingdom Animalia. So kingdom Animalia, as we discussed in our previous class, it is with the 3 sections. The first one is invertebrate, protochordates and the chordates. We have started with the invertebrates without backbone. In that 8 phylum comes. We completed with the first phylum, that is phylum Porifera. So let us study about the second phylum, that is phylum Coelenterata or Cnidaria. C is silent, students. C-N-I-D-A-R-I-A, Cnidaria or Coelenterata. Okay. So where we find this Coelenterata? We find them in the water. So first we can say as these are aquatic. Most probably are marine and only few members will get it in the fresh water. So it may be the marine or fresh water. One thing what we can say, students, these are aquatic. Right? The second one, these animals are having diploblastic. These are diploblastic animals. What is the meaning of diploblastic? Di means two. If you take the section of these animals and observe, you are going to get the 2 germ layers, 2 body layers you are going to get. The animals which are all having 2 germ layers are called diploblastic, and in other phylums we will study having triploblastic. Triplo means 3. Okay, 3 germ layers if they are having, we will explain them as the triploblastic. Right, students? So time being, just keep it in the mind. Coelenterata are diploblastic. 2 body layers these are having. The next character, these are with radial symmetry. What is this radial symmetry? Students, actually there are 2 types of symmetry. One is radial symmetry, one is bilateral symmetry. One is radial symmetry, one is bilateral symmetry. What is the meaning of bilateral symmetry? See, for example, one organism is there. Imagine this is one organism. If you are going to cut it from one particular angle, you have to get 2 equal parts on both the sides. Like how we will say mirror image, means in the mirror exact you are getting. So if it is like that, we will call it as bilateral symmetry. Okay, radial symmetry means the system, the organs may be similar but not exactly like that you are going to get. You can't cut them in a particular angle first thing. Okay, if you cut also you are not going to get 2 equal parts on both the sides. You can't expect the mirror image there. So that is called as the radial symmetry. See this particular example, students. Here I have done an example of the Coelenterata. This example name is Hydra. Hydra it is. It is having radial symmetry. Means what happens? 2 equal parts, mirror images you can't expect to get it. Right? So that is the meaning called as the radial symmetry. Keep it in the mind. Few phylum will be having bilateral symmetry in future. We will discuss. Now time being, these are with the radial symmetry. Okay. So if you check the meaning of the word Coelenterata, the meaning itself is it is having a hollow body cavity. Hollow, empty body cavity it is having. So that hollow body cavity, we will call it as gastrovascular cavity. Gastrovascular cavity it is called. Okay, so gastrovascular cavity it is called as cylindron. It is called cylindron. Means what, students? The body here has not completely covered with the organs. There is a space, there is a gap is there, but it is not filled with the organs. So that is what it is called as gastrovascular cavity. Hollow body cavity it is having. Right? So that hollow body cavity it is called as cylindron. Because of this special characteristic, the phylum Cylindretta. Okay? The body is having tissue level of organization. Tissue grade of organization. Hope you remember in the phylum Porifera, we have discussed these are with the cellular level of organization. Means what, students? Only different types of cells you used to get. There is no formation of tissue, right? The second phylum it is Cylindretta. As I told you in the previous class, these phylums they have arranged according to the evolutionary path. One step extra you can see in this compared with the Porifera, right? So here you don't find only the cells with the tissues have formed, but not organ and organ system. So this is called as tissue level or tissue grade of organization, right? And one more speciality we find in this phylum. See, this is the example. The name of the organism is Hydra, right? So these Hydra, many members of Cylindretta may be sessile. Sessile means attached to some substratum. Have you saw in Porifera? And few are motile. Motile means they can move. Move means are they having legs, hands like that? No. See here. So these are the structures. The finger-like structures you can see, no, students? So these structures are called tentacles. These are called tentacles. With the help of tentacles, they can move these tentacles like this. So because of that movement, they can along with the water current, they can move. That's all. They are not having particular hands, legs or nervous system for the movement and all. Keep it in the mind. Okay? And having a mouth. Mouth is present. Having the tentacles. Right? So tentacles is the speciality of this phylum. Best example, one more, is the jellyfish. I think you might have seen, students, whenever you will visit the coastal areas and all, jellyfish, right? Fish word is there, don't think it comes under vertebrates. Jellyfish. So you have seen the jellyfish, the umbrella type, and here you find the tentacles, correct? So these hangings are nothing but the tentacles. And with the help of these tentacles, they can move in the water. Right? Fine. The next character, these are having the special type of sting cells. These are having the sting cells. These sting cells we have given the names called as cnidoblasts. Cnidoblasts. See, students, spelling cnidoblast, but it starts from C. The phylum name itself, Cnidaria, but C and I. So the sting cells are called cnidoblasts, or you can call them nematocytes. Nematocytes. Both are same, students, either cnidoblasts or nematocytes. What is the use? They help in body defense. Means any prey or anything, any animal comes, no, that time they will start secreting some of the poisonous things so they can protect themselves. Self-defense, body defense, what we say, for that they will help, that is the hematocytes or the cnidoblasts. Fine. Next, they are not having the respiratory system, digestive system, excretory system, particular systems they are not having. Then only by the diffusion, by the simple process called diffusion, through here only they are going to take in the oxygen, give out the carbon dioxide. So simple diffusion process takes place, but there is no particular respiratory, digestive, that type of the systems. Right? Next. Nervous system, it is also primitive. Only you find nerve cells. What do you find, students? Nerve cells, but there is no particular nervous system. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is reproduction. Both asexual and sexual type of reproduction takes place in case of Coelenterata. See, you can see here. So what is this? This is called as bud, and there is a asexual type of reproduction called budding. So it may be by budding or it may be by the production of gametes. By the production of gametes, the reproduction takes place in case of Coelenterata. So these are all the general features of the phylum Coelenterata. Examples like Hydra, it may be the jellyfish. Jellyfish, it is also called as Aurelia. Aurelia. It may be the corals. It may be the corals. I think you know about the corals, students. Hawala, red colored one. So that type different colored we find in the sea and ocean. So that is called as coral reefs. Meters together in a huge quantity these animals can grow. And that extract only we are going to use it as a jewelry, ornaments and all. That is called corals. Okay, coral reefs we will call. Red color, different colors you will get in case of the corals. One more example like Obelia. Obelia. So these are all the examples to the phylum Coelenterata as well as their general features.
Kingdom Animalia. Phylum Coelenterata.
Yes, this is phylum Coelenterata. As you are seeing the examples like jellyfish, corals, it may be the hydra. So only hydra is freshwater, other all you will get it in the marine water. Free swimming with the help of tentacles. Hollow gut they are having with a radially symmetrical. 2 or 3 body layers with a gastrovascular cavity and a single opening, that is mouth and anus, surrounded by tentacles. Stinging cells are present called cnidocytes or cnidoblasts, which help in defense mechanism and in case of sessile organisms. They exhibit both extracellular and intracellular digestion. Respiration, excretion occur by simple diffusion process. As you can see the cells there. Nerve cells for nervous system. No special type of nervous system is found. They are protected with a calcareous exoskeleton. They show polymorphism, means they are available in different forms. As you can see, this is the example of Obelia, jellyfish. So different forms we will get it, called as polyps, medusa, and life cycle. If you see, it may be by the gametes or by the asexual method, that is budding. In the life cycle of cylinderates, we find metagenesis, means they will form larva into adult stage. As you can see the examples, students. As you can see the corals, students. Corals belongs to the phylum Coelenterata. So these are the animals. They found in a group, like a reefs they will be, and you can get them with a different colors and different sizes. Corals are mega builders. See how they are with the different colors, and as you know, the body is made up of calcareous. So very hard these are. In the sea and ocean, meters together you are going to get the corals, and these are called as the coral reefs. See in the Australia, Great Barrier Reef, there you can get the coral reefs. See where, in which are all the places you are getting the coral reefs. So varieties we are getting, students, about the coral reefs. With the different colors, this red color, whatever you can see, no? So these are all the corals. See the animals, students. Cylinderates. And in the group they are there. White, red, green. So different colors you can get in the corals. Yes, these are also the cylinderates, students. This is the calcareous skeleton of the corals. See, these are all called as the coral reefs. How they are going to study about the corals. Colorful diversity we can get in the corals. Next phylum we will discuss in our next class, students. Take down the home assignment. Write the general features of the phylum Coelenterata. Okay, so practice all this, make a chart and write so that you can remember. Remaining we'll discuss in our next class. Thank you. Have a good day.